My name is Robin Miner, and I am the executive producer for Interruptions. Interruptions is a super cute, innocent love story between two teenagers, and the story is really wholesome and super simple, and that's what I like most about it, is that it's simple and real, and I think a lot of people will enjoy watching this, as it's not like a romantic comedy where there's drama and stuff like that. It's just very simple, very real, and very wholesome.
My name is Kevin Gilliam, and I am the director/writer for Interruptions. The inspiration for the script, it was love. It had to be love, you know? And whether it was from my personal life or just trying to recreate that emotion, that's sort of what drives it, or what drove it in the past as well. Writing the story, you know, it wasn't necessarily romantic. Ashley is a really good friend of mine, and it was like her quinceañera, you know, she was turning 15. It was a big thing, you know, for her culture and her family. And I was like, I don't want to get her just a gift card or anything like that. Like, I want to write something for her, because that's what I do, and it's supposed to be special. So I sort of put her as a character in this love story that went this, that, and the other, and had these twists and turns.
Hi, I'm Holly Barris, and I am one of the production designers.
And I'm Alicia Newsome. I'm also one of the other production designers. I think for both of us, we took a very realistic approach, especially because like it takes place in a high school. It's like high school kids. You're in a school, their rooms. So it's very relatable, especially because we just came from high school. So I don't know, we just kind of pictured things that we would see around our building. Think like how we would interact, the clothes that we would wear, that the characters in the story are wearing.
My name is Sarah Heilbronner, and I play Ashley Porter. Our favorite parts would be either the first or the last day of shooting. I enjoyed the first day a lot because we were all kept in this house together, and we all had to kind of get to know each other very quickly. And I can't speak for anybody else, but I was like, how is this gonna go? I don't really know what I'm doing, and being able to find that rhythm and realize, oh, this is how it's gonna be for the next month, that's super exciting. And then fast forward to the last day, I think there was a sense of comfort among everyone, like with each other and what we were doing, because whether it's the fact that we are familiar with our characters or just with like everybody on set, and having all the extras there made it super exciting. And particularly, there's this one classroom scene that was maybe like 3 seconds of the film, but it was so fun, and seeing how like everybody got so into it, and it was just very funny to be a part of. And so I definitely love that last day, and the celebration of when, you know, we filmed our last scene. It was such a cool feeling.
I'm David Bitar, and I play Joe. Playing Joe is really interesting and exciting because he is such a three-dimensional, complex character, and I was able to relate to his character in many, many ways, especially back when I was in high school, you know. You see many different sides to his character, like he's just a normal teenager when he's out with his buddies, but when it comes to a girl that he really likes, you know, he just gets all jittery, all nervous, and he can act pretty impulsive. And on top of that, like, you can see his life, how it is at home, and how that affects his actions at school, and all that is pretty relatable to me. So I just had to connect some of those points to my own life, so that way I can help embody this role.
There's a lot of work that's going into what we're doing. People are working really hard. Our director's creating storyboards and shot lists. Our first AD drafts call sheets and makes the schedules. Our production team finds out all the costumes, gets costumes, and does props, make sure, and then they also do set design too, so they make sure that we have, like, for the school, like the posters on the hallways, or that our actors were in the right backpack at the right time. We have our makeup and hair person doing all the makeup and hair, and there's just a lot of people in this project that are working really hard, and the amount of stuff that people are doing is crazy. That's why I said earlier, this is not a one-man job at all.
We both obviously read the script, and then we met up, and we kind of went over our ideas for each scene. She'd be like, I feel like it'd be really cool if Sarah's character Ashley had a stuffed bunny. And then I'm like, what if in this scene they're eating pizza? And so it's just kind of like we're bouncing ideas off of each other, and it's kind of like we really wanted to pay strict attention to detail. From there, drawing props that would kind of add to the scene, but also reflect the characters' personalities in their lives as well.
Sarah was fantastic. Her and I clicked like the moment we met each other, and she's one of the sweetest persons I've ever met. She loves like talking about herself, she loves talking about you, and like she loves learning about what you do and like your past, and she's just so fun to work with. And she's such a natural actress. She actually made my job pretty easy because she gave me all this energy to feed off of, and like I took that in and we played around, and it just all worked really well on set and all came out very natural.
David is wonderful. He's a fantastic scene partner. He's so giving as a person and as a performer. He just is so warm and welcoming, and he's always really congratulatory. We always like high five after scenes, and he was just very comfortable to work with. Like there's not a moment that I can think of where I was dreading a scene or like apprehensive, because he was just, he's so welcoming and so warm. He makes you feel so comfortable. So I was very lucky to have him as my Joe.
I really want the real experience. I really want it to be, when you're watching this, you're not, oh, this was a nice movie, but you more interpret it as an experience, or you kind of look back on your own history as an audience member about your high school experience.
I guess when people are watching Interruptions, it's easy for us because we just got out of high school, but no matter who's watching, I feel like if you've gone through high school, or even if you're younger and you've gone through kind of having a crush on someone, it's relatable.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, it's a really cute story.
Watch Interruptions on frequencytv.com. Yeah! Woo! Woo!